Morning,
Good
Jen.
good morning, Lisa. How are you?
I am doing great up here in Ely still. I'm good. I'm
Oh,
in my
yeah,
parents'
well,
bedroom. Don't they have a cool like ceiling in their bedroom?
it is wonderful. This
It's
is my office. Here we are today talking about Weekend Wednesday and the things that we want to do this weekend or the things that are available to us in Minnesota. This is our favorite time of year here in the fall in the beautiful and culturally eclectic city of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
yes, I was gonna say it. I don't know if it's a beautiful fall, considering it's become winter overnight, but it's, we still have to go out and live, right?
We do have to go out and live.
Yes, we do. So, what are we talking about today, Jen?
Oh, well, today we're going to be talking about Mary Shelley. Here, I forgot to write her name, so you guys can
Who?
go look.
Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I have to always double check to make sure I actually spell Frankenstein because, the whole I before E thing.
Doesn't work with names.
It doesn't work with names or German.
No, considering it's not English.
Frankenstein. Right.
Right.
Okay, so why are we talking about her? What brings up Mary Shelley and the topic of Minneapolis, Minnesota?
Well, the reason we're talking about Mary Shelley and it's Weekend Wednesdays is because there is a feature at the Bakken Museum, which is by I'll probably won't say it, but the former Lake Calhoun Betameka Sky. I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway.
I think you did a pretty good job.
The Bakken Museum is across the street on the west side of Lake Calhoun, and they have a feature now. This I'm not sure how long it's running. We should probably find that out, but it's on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So, and the Bakken Museum, for anybody who does not know, is a museum that's all about electricity and electromagnetism. But I found out something interesting today. So that was started in the 70s by Earl Bakken, who is the co-founder of Medtronic. And he was fascinated by the book Frankenstein. And he then went on to create the first pacemaker. That whole kind of correlation is pretty cool because obviously Frankenstein and electricity go hand in hand. So that's why it's at the Bakken Museum. So it's something to bring kids to.
I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do the sharing the screen again. So here we go. Share screen.
So anyway, it should be pretty interesting. I think I might go check it out after reading a little bit about Mary Shelley. She was a pretty fascinating young lady. And she was very young when she wrote Frankenstein.
Here it is.
Mary
and her monster. And I don't think it says how long it's going to be there for. So you might have to call and find out. But I think that would be an excellent idea to do over the weekend. Like, how cool would that be to have that available?
Yeah. And it'd be great to bring the little ones or, teenagers, that kind of thing. So, or even
knowing a little bit about Mary Shelley from some of the other programs and things that I love. Okay, so I'm a huge podcast person again. So I first heard about her, I think, Stuff You Missed in History. Two beautiful feminist women that talk all the time about females in history and how they were left out a lot of stuff. I love Mary Shelley because, she was a writer ahead of her time. She was able to own her own work in the 1800 is, I think,
very unusual. Early 1800s.
Yeah.
It was published in 1818.
Yeah. Early. And so, you learn a lot. There's also another episode, of course, Radio Lab, one of my favorites. They talk about how her influence, her sci-fi influence, once again, like the Bakken guy with electricity, is medicine is still being inspired by her and her foresight. And, it's one of those things where it starts with an idea, right? It's a concentric circle, right? It starts with an idea, then you write the idea down, and then you share the idea with other people, and then it grows and it grows. And this is a beautiful example of it, how it's still growing.
Sure. Absolutely.
That's me. I like talking about this stuff, and the fact that it's here in Minneapolis and we get to enjoy it and learn more about it in this beautiful holiday season, as in Halloween holiday. Okay, there's also one more. Hulu
That's
has
right.
it. So now I'm going to share my screen again with the Hulu tab so you guys can see right now. You can start your free trial on Hulu. No, we're not sponsored by these people, but you can see Mary Shelley. It's a movie with my favorite Fanning sister, Elle. It came out in 2017.
Actually, 2018. It was for the 200th anniversary of the book.
Of course it was. It was filmed in 2017. It is launched in 2018. It takes a while to make these things.
Right. But
It's
it's all
super
about
good. It is all about her life. So what you can do is you can visit the Bakken Museum, go have like an old-fashioned sleepover at your girlfriend's house, listen to the Mary Shelley Frankenstein podcast, go watch the movie, paint your nails, then call us and let us know how you had.
I think we're leaving out the other sex.
Oh,
the guys.
Oh, they get the rest of the year. They get the rest of everything, don't they? We can go on and on about the patriarchy, but this is our time to enjoy like a little moment of feminism.
There we go.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh my goodness. Well, today is a short day, I suppose, if we're just talking about this little bit of stuff. Yesterday we did.
I was going to say, just a couple things about her that people probably don't know was that she was 18 years old. Well, she was 16 when she left home. She ran away from home with her boyfriend, Mr. Shelley. I think it's Percy Shelley. And she started writing this. They ran away and they went to this guy's place. They stayed at this man's house, Lord Byron. And he challenged this group of people to write ghost stories. And she started writing this when she was 18 years old and ended up publishing when she was 20. And she also lost a child after she gave birth. I didn't see exactly how many days, but she lost a child right away. So she had gone through a lot personally and at a very young age. And she was pregnant again right after she lost that first child. By the time that she published, by the time in 1823, she had lost 3 children and a miscarriage and had one. She had one living child. But so she went through a lot. So I think that's one of the reasons probably why she brought a lot to the book. Just thought that was
definite. Well, you wanted to talk about the other sex. Lord Byron, the man she was staying at his house, ended up having, well, number one, he wrote Don Juan. He was a very womanizing lover boy, and he was inspired by Italy, obviously, and he wrote Don Juan, but he ended up having an affair with Mary's sister, and they ended up having a baby together as well.
I read about that as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She sadly passed away at the age of 5. I think that with all the sadness and the death around all this, and then Frankenstein, and thinking about all the medical moments that we've had, I think that we can all find a common thread in Frankenstein with love and loss and everything. And so sad. So awesome and good.
Yes. A little piece of history. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Thanks for sharing.
Of course. That's
okay. Well, tomorrow we'll be sharing vendors, because it's Thumbs Up Thursday, our favorite vendors. I think I will be talking about I don't remember what I'm talking
We'll figure it out by tomorrow, though.
I know. I was so excited to talk about Mary Shelley. I think I had like a singular focused moment. But it's up there. It's on our Facebook page. Like our page. Check out the post. Yeah.
Yes. Tune
All
in
right.
again.
Tune again.
We love it.
Okay. Bye.
Have a great day, everyone.
See you later.